All right. I did his pants. And the reason I can't always do that on camera, folks, is because of the simple fact that with my eyesight, I have to keep the figure pretty close to my eyes, in other words, to see. And if I do that, then I can't allow you to see it because it's because the way I'm having to hold it just to make it work. Let's put it that way. You even see a place there that I needed to kind of go over a little bit. Okay. All right. Now let's work on the hair and the eyes. All right. Okay. Let me get everything situated here. I'm going to use a white also for the hair, okay? When I do that delicate of work, in other words, that close together, I have to bring it pretty close to my eyes, and I can't bring my eyes that close to the camera and everything like that. I have a real difficult problem with that. So I just kind of did see, I was able to do the hat, the top of the hat, but not the pants. That was a little bit tougher to do. And I did all right job. It's okay. I'm no Michelangelo, folks. For those of you that are young, you may not know who Michelangelo was. But I think you do. If you've studied history, you do. Of course, I don't know what's in history nowadays with kids. I remember they had a questionnaire one time about young people in history today, and they asked them who was the leader of the Confederate Army, or who was the general of the Confederate Army, and no one, very few of them could even answer that. And of all things, the South, you know, I mean, you know, didn't know the leader of the Confederate Army in the South. Well, if you don't know that in the South, well, that's like a sin. And when I was young, see, I got a little bit of white on my blue, and I shouldn't have done that, but I did. So I'll have to go back and, all right, which is no problem. I'm going to go ahead and put the white down here on the beard, and then we'll do the face. And let me kind of get up underneath here, which is going to be kind of a problem with my eyesight, like I said. All right. There we are. Okay, now let me go ahead and put the flesh in there. Use a little flesh and get that in there. And we'll get the cheeks, do several of the little things. Let me get this to working here. All right. Let me change my water here. We're getting too red. we're getting too red color of it, and it's going to mix in with the, you have to change your water every once in a while. Starts mixing in with the color you're trying to use, and then you have a real problem. All right. A lot of people, a lot of painters, I'm not quite as good as a lot of people make their own flesh with a mixture of red and white, and it's very effective, really is. I myself, I try to use the red afterwards and stuff. Now, if you find someone that does know how to do that and is real good at it, learn from them. Folks, I'm not the only teacher, remember. I mean, you know, I'm not even that great a teacher, but remember, carving is a factor in learning from all kinds of people. Just like doing eyes. I know how to do eyes the regular way. I've done them before, but I like to do them in the flat plane way. But to say, well, that's the way it's going to be done or should be done is ridiculous, because there are so many ways that people, even flat plane carvers like Harley, he does his a different way than I do mine, and Mike Shipley does his a different way, and they're all good. They're all good. But I like to do them that way, and I'm sure that that's fine, but it's also done another way. So learn every which way you possibly can. Okay, see that? All right, we're going to let that dry, and he's starting to look good now. Really is. Okay?